said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, that was all about the joker and the thief in the night.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. They'll throw with Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Drake London, his intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Penix. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. On the return, it's Tony. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Drill green. 45. White. Ready.
They go play action. Young. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
Okay.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Set.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Panthers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
To throw, Young. Going right side here, and that's complete. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Set, cut.
It's Young off play action. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Hey, red.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Switch, yellow. Ready.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They run again with Dowdle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Now Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
Let's go, cut.
ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ain't with my type activity, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. They blacked out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
One more time with ETN. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set.
Quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
The
ready?
offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Go. Set.
They'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Looking to throw, Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
They were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Now it's 2nd and 10. They're looking to throw. Penix. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him. Incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. That one deep for London. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
11-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's 2nd and 7.
5, 97. Set. Red, yellow, black, 95.
Looking to throw, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, 6 black, shot. Ready.
Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Young will set to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Ready. 52 blue. Yellow, Lonnie. Ready.
They run here without it. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready.
Now here's Young. And he fires one incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this one is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Green Jack. 10 black. Blue striker.
He'll set up to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
There's Young from the shotgun. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain
Now a
of
timeout
21
called
yards.
for by the offense.
That's good for a
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in
First
half
and
number
10
one.
at the 35-yard line.
On the double.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, 10 cycle. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. 50 green. Cut, cut.
Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll throw again. Young. That's over the middle to his tight end Sanders. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Young to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. Now a 2nd and 2.
Steal. Let's go now. Yellow. 43. Set. Cut.
Young to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Ready.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 10 black. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Kadero Hodge has it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Here's Young. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Left, 95.
Young now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
50, green. Green jack. Ready?
To throw, Young. And he rifles one incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Here's Penix. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. And looking to throw, Penix. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now Penix. That is caught. And he's going to have the Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Throws right back to London. Complete again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Man, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Ready? Drop ball 80. Come 19. Come 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70.
They'll throw with Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw, Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they're going to get it behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Set, ready, hunt.
Now Young. And this throw incomplete.
And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter from Charlotte.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Seal, black. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Come on, set, ready.
Young. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So around the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young quickly to the flat. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Set. 32.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 11.
Let's go now. Hut.
Now here's Young. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead. Look at the deficit. Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about those memories that's happening overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You don't feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Go! Count! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Warriors 17! Step up!
To the air, Penix. Got this
is complete to the tight end Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
18 Tigers, 19 Lions, 18 Lions.
Penix working out of the gun here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Got it.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Check, yellow, yellow, blue. Set,
looking to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Striker, 3-3.
That's good for the Panthers.
Young. And once again, this is Sanders. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
It's Young off play action. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a small play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. On the bootleg, it's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Given 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
2nd and 6. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Nick Scorton in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Break the trumpet off, then break off something soon. I got to get my props, cops coming.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
2nd and 9.
Ready. 43 rounds, 52 points. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Shut up. 60 by 6.
Robinson up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and it was their